lost, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground.
Welcome in, everybody. What's going on? How y'all doing? As you can see, a little bit behind schedule tonight, but it's all gravity. It is what it is. It's all good, family. How y'all doing? We're gonna kick it off, and I ain't gonna hold y'all too long tonight because I got something popping a little later on with somebody who in the chat. Yes. Yeah. Let me get myself situated. And then I'm going to get up here and speak to everybody. Y'all do your boy a favor. Go on, share this live out. Hit that like button on your way in if you don't mind, please, and thank you. I appreciate you. I mean, try to get myself to where I can see what's going on here. I'm almost ready. Almost, just almost right there, but I ain't quite there. I'm almost there. Let me see here. Make sure my volume off. How y'all doing on this Tuesday? You still, hold on. Turn it. There you go. All right, let's see who all we got in here. What's going on? What's up, family? It's me. It is me. Ain't nobody but me. Let's see. We got him. Dan H, what's going on, bro? Welcome in. How you doing? How is you? You get over here. I'm gonna put you right there, and I'm gonna set you right there, so I can do this like this right now. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. What's happening, family? It's been a long day. Been a long, short day. Y'all ever had some of them? It's like, damn, the day went by fast, but it's been long as hell. Crafty Leo, what's up, my sister? Welcome in. Vision preparedness. Hold on. Vision preparedness, ladies and gentlemen, is up in here. Y'all can look for him later on. He coming on later on today at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, along with Eco Neighbor. And I want to say somebody else. I can't remember who it is. I think he got the thumbnail up. Y'all can go over there and check that out and hit that notification bell so you ain't got to miss nothing. Miss Tamikia Wells, how you doing? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Again, mass hole in the building. Nobody but Dan H. Psalm 146, Home and Garden. Our sister, how you doing? Welcome in. Psalm, let us know when you get what we sent you. And thank you for being here. Okay, gotta get a little bean juice on the bus. And there goes Dan. I appreciate the leeway, bro. I appreciate the leeway. I'm 9,999 years old. So, you know. What's going on, Unbiased LLC? My sister, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Well, we got, okay, we catching up. Indiana Jackson, what's going on, my brother? Welcome in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something real quick fast here. Get myself situated. Indiana Jackson. Yes. Thank you for being here, bro. Welcome in, welcome in. You learn with Robert. What's up, bro? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Well, Juan. What's good, Juan? Texas fam and tipped off in here. Juan Perez, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all, man. I know I'm running behind, but I'm here. Thank God I'm here. So basically tonight we're gonna go on kind of get off into this convo, get into this conversation a little bit. So again, I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I got endeavors later this evening. Well, yeah, for me, yeah. I am gonna drop the link, but folks, I don't know if y'all know this, and this ain't to question or insult nobody intelligence, because y'all all super smart, super bright people. Over the last about week or so, in lieu of other life events that I've been confronted with. Okay, hey, did I speak to Pieces of April? Hey, Pieces of April, how you doing? I haven't been a content creator for forever. I've been a dude and I've been black and I've been not rich my whole life. But I've never realized the extent to which pandering really, really pays and just how powerful it is by some of the same. Hey, Dan, on the cool, man. I actually questioned the doctor about that in my 30s, and he was like, I don't think that's really a good fit for you at this stage in life. So just give it a little time. But vitamin is a vitamin. Fiona, habari yako dada, salama, karibu. And over the course of time that I've been a content creator, I can't help but notice everybody's success is different. Everybody's goals and ambitions are different. Some people want it for different reasons. Like, it's just a whole myriad of reasons why people not only initiate they content career. Hey Shanna. Hey Shanna. Welcome in. And hey Jason, wherever you at, bro. Welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. But people get into this life of content creation for a myriad of reasons. Everything from some people have said I got into it to help save lives, to educate people on my lived experiences so maybe I can help others. Shout out Rashonda from sunshine to sunset with Rashonda, people like that. Cancer survivor, multiple aneurysm survivor. That's some heavy stuff. I don't always see my girl getting the viewership I wish she would get and that I think she deserved. I could say that for a ton of other people. Gail at night. What's up, Gail? How you doing? Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you here. And that's another thing. It's other people as well. Whatever your subject matter is centered in, on, and around. I don't get in grown folk business, but I would damn sure encourage everybody. Wherever your heart and your ideologies are, I ain't saying don't allow yourself to not be open-minded to new information. But I'll be damn. Over this past week, I have really seen some stuff that, and you think by the time you get as old as me, according to Dan H, you would never, you would never think you get to a point where it's like, I done seen it all. I done some bullshit. No, you haven't. Pandering pays to the point where rational, reasonable conversations damn near out the window. It's like that. I see why people going in their own corners and just kind of rocking with more like-minded people. Cause damn, man, I've heard some stuff. It's like you can't be you can't be believing the stuff that's coming out your mouth. But some people do, because everybody feel. If I feel like this, if I feel like Toyota, somebody feel like Nissan. If I'm a day person or a morning person, somebody a night owl. It's somebody out here in opposition to everything you see, taste, touch, and feel, even if you have the best intention. But when we starting to get over into ideology and this and that, and who wrong for what, and who right for this, and who's more morally grounded and moral compass, man, pandering pays. Pandering pays, and I see why people do it. What's up, juicing with Jay? Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD is chick. How you doing, my sister? Welcome in, welcome in. And I don't know, maybe everybody don't have the same level of discernment or detection, or maybe you just don't peep game the same. Something else I realized in the past couple of weeks, and I mean in this past week, age ain't got. I'm trying to watch my language, y'all. I'm trying to behave myself and watch my language. Age has nothing to do with naivete, for real. And I mean that. I mean that with my whole heart and soul. I don't get, you could be 85 or 18. Some of the naivete that I have encountered from people of all ages, all genders, all everything, is like you. For all my people out here who older than me. Oh, thank you, Shanna. Tell him I said what's up. And Dan H had put something else in here too. Let me put this up here. Dan, they said there's too many people that get butthurt over insignificant things that I try not to talk to people anymore. Man, you know what, Dan? I'm trying not to be a damn hermit, but I do go through phases in life where it just make you want to be in your house, on your land. And when you are out, you just investing and dealing with people who I don't want to say see the world just the way you do, but at least, hey, Miss Nancy B the Scratcher, did I speak to you? How you doing? Welcome in, Miss Nancy B the Scratcher. I hope I spoke. That at least understand where you coming from and where you trying to go. Cause for all the people in this chat who may be a little bit older than myself, I'm asking y'all, so is this what it's like? Do it just get more and more like this? But even that would offer an alternative set of everybody in here who older than me, who's willing to say a response will probably give me a different answer, because we all different. But I swear, man, we live in a damn bizarro world. We live in a bizarro world, man. Up is down, right is left, left is right, square is round, round is a rectangle, And just good old fashioned common reasoning and questioning circumstances and people or persons. It's not to say that you accusing nobody of nothing or nothing, but you can't. Damn, in 2023, you can't even ask what happened no more. What? What? Okay, well, what happened? What happened? You ain't on my team. You ain't on my team. You don't love me. You don't. It's like you, bro, man. Listen, you know, and I ain't gonna bring up his name, cause I wouldn't give a damn. I just ain't finna do it right now, cause I don't even want it to be misconstrued as clout chasing or nothing like that. A large content creator on here who I respect a lot had a live a couple weeks ago, and he was saying how he was just starting to drop B-roll, old videos that he already kind of just had prompted and ready to go so he could back a little bit. Hell, we just coming off of a hiatus, and I'm already ready for another one, because sometimes in this whole content creation thing, it gets so bizarre. Maybe not to y'all, but to me, sometimes it gets so bizarre. It's like it's it's really grown men and women out here walking around here, working with me, maybe taking my temperature or blood pressure at the doctor's office. You in the next lane and we both going 70 plus miles an hour. And that's how you feel in real life. That's how your thought process operates in real life. I'm sharing space and air with you. Let me get some of these comments. I'm gonna drop this link. I swear to y'all, tonight ain't one of them nights. I ain't gonna be on here all night. Let me try to go back up to the. Let me start my brother juicing with Jay. Now let me get Nikki. Nikki, that's right. She said I am definitely hermit-ish, and I feel that 100%, my sister, with my whole soul, because every day I get a little bit older. I'm thankful for the blessing of one more day of life, and it's one more day I wanna engage with and be around a bunch of folk more. Less. Juice with Jay said I just had to block my biological sister because her vibrations are so low. It's a shame, but sometimes you just gotta cut dead weight, no matter who it is. Fam. bruh. Bruh. It's hard when it's the ones you love or you share biology with, but many of us have been there and had to reach those same conclusions, because it's an old African proverb that says, I can carry my brother over the journey as long as he's not too heavy. So interpret that how you will. Hey, Miss April Showers, how you doing? I ain't see you tip off in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Excuse me. You learn what Robert said. Unfortunately, some people look at things one-sided. Most don't care to see another point, and a lot of things don't equal 1 + 1 anymore. And giving acknowledgement to that. The absence of what you learned what Robert said is it hit home for me, because it's with the exception of very few people, it's all or nothing at all. It ain't no middle ground no more. It ain't no compromise. No two things can be true. Or how about this? Sometimes it's a both and instead of a damn either or. What when the world is in that state, what do you do with it? What what do you do from that point on? Let's see what my girl Gail said. Girl said, if you ask questions, they automatically accuse Gail, and that's coming from a woman. Hell, it could be a man saying it. To ask anything in this day and age is literally offensive to some people. And I'm seeing the lick. I'm seeing the lick on how some, not you, I'm not Miss Gail, not I'm using you as a euphemism. How some folk can come out the box declaring loyalty to one side or the other, and all people do is ask what happened. How do you, for your own edification, how do you learn more about a situation, a circumstance, or this or that before you start anybody before folks start vomiting they own lived experiences as an affirmation of something that they heard, and they as clear on it as unclear on it as everybody else is. I just y'all yeah, it's real. It's real out here, folks. It's real out here. Um Nikki said, "Can I hear the whole story and form my own opinion, please and thank you?" And that's all. That's all. You know what? Something else life teaching me. Something else life teaching me. Oftentimes, this ain't always the case, and this is one of the complexities of content creation that make it so deep and so difficult to do, depending on what all you touching with. If you have a specific niche and all you really delve into is your niche, and let's say your niche is basket weaving, believe it or not, it'll be folks over here fighting over the best material, and that's to be expected when people are perfectionists within their craft. But when you openly discuss different subject matters that may or may not be hot topics, when you get into ideologies, when you get into different histories of civilizations, world history, Texas history, U.S. history, Tanzania, formerly known as that, currently Tanzania history, um, that's when things get touchy. But to go back to what Nick has said, it's like we can't. It's a. I don't know if it's an immaturity, if it's just for the sake of being reactionary, if it's for the sake of whatever the sake is. But baby, I'm gonna tell you, it is folk who really 100% hold on, y'all. It is folk who really 100%, because of the title of this live, pandering pay. You don't know nothing more than nothing than nobody else, boy, and you done built a whole like it's disappointing, honestly. It really is in a whole lot of ways. It really is. Let me I'm behind in the chat. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna drop this link real quick.
Hey everybody. Bye everybody.
All right, y'all heard that. Oh, I gotta copy it first. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this link and I'm gonna get back to the comments. And another reason that I'm sharing this sentiment with y'all is because as a content creator, hell, I might as well. It might be what the shit. Hell, it's lucrative. I ain't pocket watching. I ain't finna hate on nobody. I was shit. If that's gonna be your model and you get out there and get it, go on ahead and get it. Just don't bring no hate or no plex over my way. But it is definitely a business model. Cause boy, I done seen folks shoot up. I shoot up as far as like numbers, as far as viewership, as far as subscribe. This is across platform. This is across platforms. Multiple forms of content creation and social media outlets. I'll put it like that. With mm, mm, mm. Y'all know I'm not a big fan of that H word, that HATE. Boy, hate sell like Jordans. It really do. It's it's hell like extra long cheese cone is on sale. It really do. Uh, let's see. Gail at night said I had to distance myself from my whole family years ago, with the exception of my daughter and a handful of others. It get like that, Miss Gail. Yeah. A lot of folk don't want to talk about it openly or publicly or acknowledge it or admit it, but uh I don't know anybody, including myself, who has either limited interactions or less than desirable relationships with some of the people in our family. It just is what it is. And speaking of pandering, Fiona said I keep to myself. It's the secret to looking young. I know that's right, young lady. I know that's right. Odoms, brother Odoms, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Miss Grace Gines, how you doing? Y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself. Kim Stage, Garden of Life, how you doing? Uh oh, that's Robert. Robert's still in here rocking with us. I'm trying to catch up with the chat, y'all. Miss April Shaw was still in here. Uh I think I got the link in the chat too for anybody who wanna come up. By the way, at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, Vision Preparedness will be on with Eco Neighbor. I think it's gonna be a great conversation. I don't want y'all to miss it. So make sure y'all get over there and check that out. Now back to what Gail was saying. Gail at night. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't see nobody doing this, man. Speaking of Miss Gail, hey, look here. All y'all in here, y'all put that hashtag BCIAC into the chat so people can connect with you, connect with one another, check out each other content. If it's for you, it's for you. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. And since we on the subject of pandering, and with with a few of the comments that's been made thus far, uh, people pander within families. They sure do. Mm-hmm. Now, not everybody, but somebody got that creepy uncle or that drama-filled auntie or that wild as hell cousin, male or female, and you finally reach your threshold where you reach your max with that person. And the whole family will look at you like you crazy because you choosing peace. Meanwhile, all the people who still go without acknowledging the behavior and what this person repeatedly do over and over, somehow you can end up being the bad guy or girl because everybody else is pandering to them, accepting it. Distance don't equal throwing away to me. Distance just mean I'm not effing with you like that no more. Not to that extent. And if that's too much for people, that's just too much. Did I speak to Kim Stage, her garden, her life? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm sorry. Or I would say, in the words of lyrics of you know who, people hear what they don't understand, hate what they can't conquer. People got to do better. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Robert, I'm getting so far on the other side of it and choosing peace that it really do make even when you just I see you, Dan. Young Riaz, what's up? Welcome in, welcome. Even when you just doing regular basic chill, I see you back there, bro. You can go cam up or cam down if either way you want it. I'm gonna bring my brother up, but I got to get to this comment right here. I got to get to this, and then I will officially welcome in my brother Vision Preparedness. But I got to respond to Nikki first. I think it's a matter of immaturity and insecurities. It's wise to hear all sides of the story. Nikki, that's the summary of it. I could pretty much drop the mic with that because some of the immaturity that has been displayed with a very serious subject matter by people from, again, all genders, races, sides, folks who don't have us. I always think about stuff like how it would present in court, especially when that's where people wanted to go for definitive answers. And all I can do is shake my head. And sometimes I question the direction of humanity, but that's a whole nother video. Vision preparedness, my brother. Welcome in. How you doing, young
What-
man?
What's going on, young man? How you doing today?
I'm taking it one day at a time. Hey, Sonia Siegler. What say
That's
you,
what
sir?
we
How you
supposed
doing
to.
today?
I'm good, man. It is, but you're right. Pandering pays, and folks are
Mm-hmm.
cashing in on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the black sheep of the family, but when everything goes south, who they call? Me. Really? Okay.
Right.
So and
Mm-hmm.
I do have, and Dan H is my evil twin. So it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yes, sir. Hey, Bud Files, how y'all doing, family? Welcome in here. Uh, Indiana Jackson said, "I protect my peace at all costs, and if family disrupts my peace, then they gotta go."
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I hate it gotta be that way in some
Right.
instances, but that this is the reality and the consequence of our human existence. Period.
Yes. Yep. I let nobody steal my peace. If you steal my peace, then you got to go.
I know. Hey, and I'm gonna ask you this, Vision, as a fellow
Yeah.
content creator.
Yep.
Uh, and I mean, we both are. We take the preparedness community very seriously. First aid seriously, and survival seriously.
Right.
Now, with that being said, I got some a few itches, gripes, and complaints to get into, but I'm gonna save that for later on tonight. As far as what the good and the bad and the ugly is,
Right. Exactly.
right? Because it ain't always easy, baby. It ain't
That's
always
right.
easy. But as far as this content creation goes, I know that we both have a collective community, but we also drift off into the fringes of some other communities here and there.
Right.
How do you take it and interpret it when you see massive levels of not only immaturity, excessive pandering, and to the point where it's obvious and almost ridiculous? It's underwhelming because it requires no thought. It's just reactionary. How do you handle that, and what would you suggest to any other content creators who see this and wonder which way to go?
Well, absolutely. First and foremost, on these internet webs and YouTube streets, it's easier to get away from, folks. All you got to do is hit
Hmm.
that button in the upper right hand corner and click off. Hey, you asked, I'm telling. If
That's
it's a
it, baby.
community, yeah, if it's a community or somebody who rubbed me the wrong way for whatever reason, pandering and always begging and needing this and that, I'm not the one. And number
Hmm.
one, you're not going to take my time because that's the
Hmm.
only thing I cannot get back is time.
Absolutely, brother.
So
Absolutely.
I spend time where my time is valued and it's quality time while I'm there.
Hmm.
Plain and
Hmm.
simple. And for content creators, I go across a whole lot of platforms: 2A, gardening, DIY, preparedness, just everything. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't fit for me, then I don't deal with it. Plain and simple. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
especially as YouTube content creators, it's easier than life because we can always leave and don't never have to go back.
Absolutely, brother. And sometimes that's the best thing to do, Vision. Honestly,
Yeah,
in fact, that's for me personally. I'm gonna go as far as to say, I think that's the only appropriate course of action. Juicing with Jay, I see that, bro, and that's horrible to have to deal with, man. But uh, just stay strong, bro. Stay strong. And back to what Vision was saying, that's what I do. I don't engage. I may lay in observance. Um, I might lurk. I might lurk for a
Right,
little while just so I can try to make sure I'm understanding this to the extent that it is what I see it for.
right.
And bro, I gotta tell you, some people just love arguing for the sake. You know how some people love playing the saxophone. Some people love bass fishing. Some
Yeah,
people love going hunting. Some people love to argue
yes,
strictly for the sake and goal and point of arguing. No resolution, no this or that. And then when you can either prove them with you can present empirical evidence. And that still ain't
right.
enough because then it goes
Correct.
over into a whataboutism and it turns into a circular conversation that's completely unproductive and it's literally just talking for the sake to be talking. It's
Exactly. And I don't have time for that. I
who
want,
does?
yeah,
Oh, well, you know what? I said who does. I know who does. The people who have actually learned how to capitalize off of
yes,
just pandering, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's interesting. It's an interesting time we live in, bro.
Yes, it is. And the more interesting it gets, the more I like being out here in the middle of nowhere where I'm at.
I know that's right, bro. I know that's right. And
Yes.
it's getting to the point, the older I get, uh y'all know I like teasing with Vision, giving him a hard time about being about me being older than him. But no, he I'm his junior by a couple of minutes. So he got maybe a few months on me at best. Right? But I'm this is one of those dynamics in my life where I only see it moving in one direction because the older I get, and since I've been a content creator, the more I engage, the more I see the same old same over and over and over. And I see why people either go off into their own little groups over here and groups over there. I see why people want to be out in the woods in the middle of nowhere by themselves. Not to be not because they want to be divisive or hateful or don't like people, but because
Right.
damn, it seems like every day it's harder and harder to like people. Honestly.
Exactly. And I tell the COO all the time, I don't like people. And she's like, "What do you mean?" She said, "You talk to everybody, make conversation." This, and I said, "Just because I talk to you, don't mean I like you. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
to like you. I have to
Mm-hmm.
love you, but I don't have to like you."
Right.
And and the way this world is, like you said, right is wrong, wrong is right, blue is green, and no. I don't
It's
have to
crazy.
I don't have to fall into your psychosis or
Mm-hmm.
narcissism or control or your pandering. If and there's a particular prepper we all make fun of in the community that talks about, if you don't buy my products, you're gonna die. I'm like, wow.
It's
And he's
across
got
the
over
board.
1 million subscribers.
And that's what I mean about the success side of this, brother. This
Yes,
is what I mean, the success side of that, because there are so many people. Since I got her coming up, I'm gonna talk about Gail at Night. Ain't nobody on here got to agree with everything Gail at Night say. You ain't got to agree with what Vision say. You ain't got to agree with me.
right,
What adult person agree with somebody 100% of the time? But
right,
oftentimes, when you find yourself in the minority, if you're not mean and nasty and cruel, you just happen to actually be telling the truth and making factual, relatable content or factual relative content relative to the subject matters that are going on in the world. If you find yourself in a minority, you might just be doing the right thing. You might just be
right.
uh, Because until recently, and I'm gonna use this as an example. Until recently, Vision, I see the popularity in farming and prepping and gardening and all of that now. But hell, first off, as a kid, I spent my summers on the farm out at our pastor
Right.
house.
Right.
Like this ain't new to me. I'm just refreshing myself with it. I'm learning a lot. I said all that to say it's amazing how when ain't but a handful of people understanding something or seeing something or doing something, you crazy, you weird, you
Yeah.
conspiracy theorists, you
Yep.
preppers was cuckoo 10, 15 years ago, and now
Yep.
that's one of the biggest growing industries of prepping items, prepping devices, first aid, long-term food storage, all of
Right.
that shit.
That's
Working its
right.
way up to $1 billion industry, but 10 years ago, you would have been called crazy as hell. So I'm saying that for all my people who are on this panel out here in the bushes, looking and lurking. I hope you like and go and hit that like button while you in here being
Yes,
nosy.
indeed.
Just stand to your convictions. Know that
Mhm.
you're not crazy. When you
Mhm.
walk outside your house and you say the sky is blue, maybe it's just blue. And
Mhm.
everybody else saying the sky purple. No, I see a blue sky. I'm just gonna say it's a blue sky. You may be
Right.
crazy to now, but give it 10 years. Give it 10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, you absolutely right. You know, and uh, I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Y'all all know what's getting ready to happen. That happened once before, not too many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying it as concise and because this ain't my channel, so I can't.
Well, you said it, bro. Well said. Go ahead.
I can't go in and go in hard in the paint. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling y'all, it's gonna happen again this year. And what you gonna do? You gonna do the same thing happened a few years ago? Okay. Y'all can watch all the videos of folks fighting over toilet paper and paper towels, and if you want to, I'll be sitting over here skinning and grinning, playing with my puppy out in the backyard.
There you go, bro. There you go. There you go. Uh, it's man. Hey, Juicing with Jay, if you still in here, I hope you see Crafty Leo comment. I think she might be talking to you, not talking to you, but I think she talking to you, bro. uh, hey, why y'all got to get on my age like that? Y'all leave me alone. Let me catch up. I'm behind in the chat. Vision, if you see in the comments anything you want to speak on, please feel free.
The
To
winning walk with Christina is at the bottom, second comment from the bottom.
okay, I'm gonna head there now.
Yeah.
Some of us love to capitalize our black trauma. They have no solutions and don't want solutions because that will cut. And this is something else. And you know what? Before I get to walking with Christina, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit on what Gail said. And this is why,
Mhm.
y'all. We have, for those who don't know, not only in the U.S. but in many parts of the world, we have entered into this thing that we call election season. Now, you have every 2 years and every 4 years and every 6 years. Most
Mhm.
people don't even follow enough to know that yeah. But most people just focus on that 4 year, which is actually the middle of two big elections, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Say that again for the people in the back because they miss it.
mm, it is. That's the mid. That's the. I mean, heck, I ain't gonna say midterm, but the real midterm is the 4 year election that happens every year. Whether you talking about state,
Mm-hmm.
congressional, federal,
Mm-hmm.
local, yada yada yada, House, Senate races, all of this kind of stuff. Terms go up, terms run up, whatever.
Yep.
The reason that that's so important, if y'all think the pandering is heavy now, and I think that we live in a world where it's finally evolved enough, because even back in 2012, 2016, those were integral. 2020 was kind of close to now. But if y'all haven't seen pandering, if y'all haven't seen fake news, if you haven't seen this or seen that, you better get ready to be hit with stuff where you got to second guess and question everything you see, because that's just the reality we live in now. It's gonna be folks who finna pop up in your online life and on your TV that you ain't never seen or heard of, and you won't see their ass again until 2028.
That's right.
Be ready,
That's
folks.
right.
Be ready.
That's right.
And, and before I let my brother Vision get into it, I want to say, don't think that everybody coming your way is finna have on a suit and tie.
Mm-hmm.
You all do understand that with the sophistication of the ways some of these things work now, folks will be sitting back in the hood. It used to be real insulting. Like they would just get some local rapper or maybe even a real popular rapper, and then they sit on the hood and be like, yeah, hey, vote for this person. Oh, yeah, if you want to be cool, then go down to your local school and vote for such and such. That's just corny. Everybody knows it's corny. So
Right.
now you got people who coming at you like it's just the organic, regular, run-of-the-mill person. It is not. They are panderers, paid panderers, professional panderers, because pandering pays.
Yes, it does.
It pays. But go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
But no, you're right, folks, and it's coming. It you're getting ready to get hit by all sides, from folks you know, folks you don't know, things you know, you think you know, and things you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
they don't care about you. All they want
At all.
is for you to do what they tell you to do. I'll leave it at that.
That's it. That's it. And I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Because I'm personally not a fan, but I'll say this:
Yeah.
regardless of how people feel about Donald Rumsfeld, something that blew my mind before my brother passed away. Me and him would talk about this at one point, just ad nauseum, because Donald Rumsfeld said there are known knowns, there are known unknowns, and there are unknown knowns. If you
Yeah.
really think about that, just take your time, let it marinate in, think about that. That's what we're dealing with right now. I'm at a
Yes.
point where, like, Vision is in the preparedness community. One of the people that I respect and trust in the preparedness community. Uh, we over here, we got our own way of preparing and do, but we bounce
Mhm.
off of, learn from each other, share ideas.
Yep.
Do you think that that man or myself can control or dictate or save everybody in the preparedness community? No. But the beauty in that is the people who got their own might be able to help you. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a. It's this is a. I think it's quicker to get called out over there.
Oh yeah.
Hardcore bowlers, people call that out quicker. When
Yep.
you get into other spaces and it's more about social issues and social this and that, and I'm not trying to diminish the value of social issues or even social justice issues, especially being a sociology major. That's my jam.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it, but I'm still a man to believe in calling bullshit when it is what it is, bro.
Yes, sir.
Period.
All day, every day. Uh, K. Renee's Garden, welcome in. Good to see you. I see you, Miss D's Hollywood Garden. You better get on in here and scooch over and sit on down and get comfortable.
That's right. Uh,
But
yeah,
you're right. It's
she
crazy.
Kim staged her garden, her life. For those who can't see it, said it's crazy how family changed from when you were a kid. It goes from my favorite aunt to who is that? It's
Mm-hmm.
like they don't like me and I don't know what I did. Separated my little family. This is a perfect example of what some of us may have to do. We
Yep.
using the family analogy right now, but this is for family, social, and all of this stuff. I'm at a point where I'm at peace with having my small little circle of
Yep.
people who understand me, agree, see what I see in the world, and saying we're gonna take care of each other, because whether it's all black people, all white people, all whatever ethnicity or social stratum you dwell in, baby, you better find you some folk you can count on,
That's right.
cause it's crazy everywhere, bro. And it
It's
don't look
crazy
like
and
it's
it's gonna
getting
get crazier.
way
Wait till next
crazy.
year. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait till next year. Y'all, yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it at that
I,
because I get on a rant now. But yes.
I, hey, bro. Hey, bro. We really trying to get home and hang out, spend some time, so we can get back before
Yes.
November time over, over there,
Exactly.
man.
Exactly. That's right, bruh. Yes. You get
For
it.
real.
You get it. Yes.
Yeah. Uh, Gail said, "Now the way it works online, the way it works online, if you say the sky is blue, they'll argue with you about the shade of blue, light blue, baby blue, medium blue, bluish gray."
Exactly.
Vision. Now I'm not in the States. I got a question for you and anybody
Yeah.
else in the chat. Uh, talking to family, talking to different people, I've heard it depends on what it is. I've heard yes and no. Are you starting to see like with what Gail talking about, are you starting to see some of these online attitudes and personalities spill over into into everyday life, spill over
Oh
into the
yeah.
physical world?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's why I stay right here where I'm at. We and when my
Mm-hmm.
family goes out, I tell them, hey, be aware of where you're at, situational awareness. I don't let the girls or the COO go to the grocery store at night or nothing crazy like that. And my mom and no, because folks are
Mm-hmm.
crazy and it's getting crazier.
And you know what, brother? Speaking of that, saying that, I've said this story before. I'm gonna say this story one more time. Well, again, and my probably won't be
Mhm.
my last. Hey, living natural, and anybody else I missed, Vision, help me out, brother. If I miss anybody, I'm busting my chop.
Precious
But
peace. Good to see you. Pieces. Good to see you. Welcome
hey,
in.
Precious Pieces, welcome in. Now, this is something that I know will offend a whole bunch of, and I'm not just gonna put it on women. It's men out there who would get offended too, baby, because pandering ain't got no gender. It ain't no
No.
gender that can't, you know, bro. One we had came home. We had came home. Man, this was years back. You
Mhm.
know, our grandmother is getting ready to be 103. Her next go
Amen.
round, getting ready to be
Praise God.
103 years old.
Right.
Now I know that's right. So we came home and we flew in first. I can't remember if we flew in or if we I think we flew in too. And later on that day, my little sister was flying, April little sister was flying in. And
Mm-hmm.
they were gonna go to the airport to pick her up. And
Mm-hmm.
they were talking about it, and all the ladies kind of getting ready to go, getting their bags and all of this stuff, getting their purses and things. And my grandma came out the bedroom and was like, "Y'all ain't gonna take no man with you." She from an era and a
Grandma,
time.
no. Mm-hmm.
She know that these women finna be out at night going to the airport by themselves. Don't
Mm-hmm.
take such and such. Take somebody. That's just how you move. But
That's right.
you can't make statements like that no more because that will be
No.
offensive to someone. That will have you hated. It'll get you doxxed. It'll have folks sending trolls your way. All of that just because of
Right.
something that used to be a real life-saving way of life. Like
Yeah, it's just a way of life. Yeah. It's being respectable. You don't let a lady go out at night by herself.
right, right.
Yeah.
Even over here. If
Mm-hmm.
April not with me, she's with a group of her friends and they move together. And if everybody's splitting up and going in different directions, hell, I go get my wife at night when she been out
Exactly.
with her girlfriends. I'm on my way. I'm coming to
I'm
get you.
with you. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yes.
yeah, man. So I don't know, bro. The world is
The world's going to hell in a handbasket, plain and simple. I'm gonna call it out. The world's going, like my grandmother used to say, the world's going to hell in a
hell in the
handbasket.
handbag.
Yes.
But you know, Vision, it get like you said, the best thing is that power button. Just skip away from it. Just get away from it because it's but I do have to say that sometimes I get intrigued because it's important to know. Again, I never engage. I would never engage. But just to know that you have fellow humans walking around this planet with some of the thoughts and ideas that
Yep.
they have
Yeah.
is mind-boggling, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Gail at night said I had someone to argue with me over an irrelevant but obvious piece of information, totally ignoring the important details of a scam. She said she has 2 degrees. I just stopped responding.
That's right.
Man, Vision, do you want to go first or shall I, sir?
All I'm gonna say is you can't argue with a fool.
At all.
That's all I'm gonna say. Not at all.
At
Not at
all.
all. Mm-mm. Can't argue with a fool.
And somehow, and I understand a little bit how it ended up being this way, turning this way.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, a degree, and don't get me, I'm not anti-education. I think it's important for everybody to educate themselves in whatever form they choose as much as possible, whether it's vocational, whether it's traditional, getting your bachelorate or your associate or up on to your master's and so on, PhD, fine. But that has these, in some cases, and I'm gonna say it, especially when you start rolling over into these liberal arts. I took one.
Yeah.
Some of these some people, their degrees are their be all end all.
Yeah.
Your common sense, your rational sense, your rationale, the way that you can distinguish and disseminate between what may be, before we even get to a point of what's absolute factual and not factual, when you have a very minuscule amount of information, what's more probable? What's probable?
Mm-hmm.
That's out the window. Everything out the window. Juicing with Jay. I see you, brother.
Juicing with Jay. Yeah.
Thank you. And like my man Vision said, if y'all in here and you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do. Because sometimes I forget myself. So I appreciate all y'all being in here. Let me get Vision right. Juicing with Jay. I appreciate that, brother.
Get it, George. Go ahead, George.
Yeah.
Yes,
Crafty Leo trying to get her cuttings.
Right.
Let me get back over here. Let me Fiona see what Fiona said real quick. There are people who are just contrary to be contrary just for attention. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's horrible. And these I have to emphasize this, y'all. I can't say this here enough, man. These is grown folk. These is grown people sharing these sentiments and these feelings. And I just, you know, more than I want to be right, I want to be fair. I want to know what's going on before I step out and bust my chops one way or another.
Yep. I'm with you. And like I tell my kids, just because you got a degree don't mean you smart.
Facts. You see what Nikki said up there? Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
I tell my kids all the time, college may not necessarily be for everybody. And I told them, I said, I dropped out of college with a 4.0.
Yeah. It seemed like you're doing good to me.
And I said, hey, I'm just saying, I quit with 4.0.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. And you turned out quite well, sir, young man. Meditation Paradise Land.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can ask a few people, they would disagree, but that's okay. They can go into the cornfield with everybody else.
There you go. Vision, you already know, baby. If everybody got love for you, you doing something wrong.
Exactly. Hey, as the prophet Cat Williams says, everybody got haters, What do haters do? Everybody, haters hate. Let them hate. Shoot, I'm trying to get 20 more haters. Come on.
There you go. Hey, Vision, I'll tell you what, it's official. I'm saying it here tonight with Vision Preparedness. I'm trying to get this bag, man. I'm finna start pandering. If you wanna, if you wanna hear whatever it is you want me to agree with, damn it, shoot me an email and come over here on Tuesdays and Fridays, and I will make sure you wear some nice boots because I don't want to lick no dirty boots. And just have them ready for me. And I gotta turn into that guy, baby, because you folk out here getting rich, Vision. We sitting over here telling the truth, trying to get people prepared for the future, trying to get folk to get solar and doggone backup food and water and toilet
Yep.
paper and folks out here who lying straight in people's face and their mouth driving Bentleys. I'm in the wrong business.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you like my dad used to tell me: all money ain't good money. So
Facts.
if
Facts.
if you want to pander, you go right ahead. I watch from a distance. I laugh. I watch your back. I got you. But
You know, I kind of wish I could, bro. It just ain't in my heart to do.
I know.
Anne Marie
Same.
Love. Welcome in, sister. Anne Marie Love XX. And that
Look at Tamika Davis's comment.
down at the bottom. And
Somewhere
Fiona
around
right
in
too.
there. Right.
It's about likes, clicks, and views, man. And I get it. That's
Right.
what you're trying to get when you get on
Right.
here. But I ain't that cheap. Damn. I
Me
gotta,
neither.
yeah. I ain't finna get on here
Like I
and do
tell
it.
the COO all the time. I said I'm easy, but I ain't cheap.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
Believe me, April, no, I'm real easy. I just ain't
Right.
cheap.
I ain't cheap. Yeah. I'm easy, but it ain't cheap. That's for sure.
Is it this one right here, bro?
That works. Miss D's Hollywood. Yeah, that comment will work. There you go.
Was anyone alarmed that humans ignored the transhuman bots that sat next to the doc? So I was gonna get into that tonight. Vision, have you seen that yet?
I have, but I got a meeting literally in 2 minutes. But that
Okay.
I'll come back. I'll come back.
Yeah. Hey, tell everybody about that. I mean, no, matter of fact, you coming back. Go handle your business, bro. I'll probably still be here. I'm gonna hang on for at least another 30 minutes. So if you got time, you dip back
Yeah.
in. I'll let them
Stop
know
back.
what's going on.
All right. I'll holler back, bro. Appreciate you.
All right,
Folks,
bro.
by the way,
Appreciate
before I leave, I need everybody in the chat, if you have not, because I see 32 people, smash the like button. And if you would be so kind, if it would be within your repertoire, could you please share out this live? Because again, this brother's talking about a topic that needs to be talked about. Don't nobody want to talk about it. So he talking about it. So let's do our part and share this out. Hit the like button, and because we all grow together. Can't nobody grow on their own. Everybody needs something to grow. So we all call ourselves family here. So let's help family. Share this out. Hit the like
Absolutely.
button. Love you, bro. I'll see you shortly. I'll be back here
All right.
shortly. All right, man.
All right, bro. We'll see you in a little bit.
Yep. All right.
Vision preparedness, ladies and gentlemen. The link is in the chat. Matter of fact, I didn't realize we over an hour. I might not be here too much longer, but I did drop the link in the chat. If anybody else want to come up, all I need to do is see you backstage. Thank you, K. Renee's Garden, Meditation Paradise Land. Man, Gail at night in here rocking with her. That's a pleasure. That's a powerful sister right there. She touch on stuff and say stuff from a woman perspective that a whole lot of people just don't. Sometimes, hell, if it's too real for you, it's just too real. I just don't. Is Miss Nancy B still in here? Thank you, everybody who's still in here. I'm like, damn, y'all. I really do. I mean, I'm human. Hell, I get disappointed like anybody else sometimes when you see certain levels of hate and certain levels of vitriol coming at people when y'all know something. One of the worst things that one I'm gonna say dangerous. I'm gonna say worse and dangerous. is somebody who loud and ill-informed. That's a hell of a combination, ain't it? How is it that you just loud from the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top, and only halfway or a quarter of the way know what the hell you talking about? That absolutely amazing. And and this folk out here saying stuff with conviction. I mean, they saying it with their whole chest. And then I don't, yeah. Miss D, I'm actually trying to get back because I hadn't been on her. You know, me and April was out of town for a little while, and we wasn't on frequently. I'm actually gonna talk about that tomorrow. I was gonna get into it today, but that wasn't. We ain't in the mood. Miss D's Hollywood Garden said humans ignored the transhuman bots that sat next to them at the Dolphins Chargers game. Grown folks who ignore it's a fan moment. It's very true. So it's my understanding that was a promo for an upcoming movie or something like that. I don't know. I rarely see movies when they new nowadays, honestly. By the time it get around to me, hell, it'd be old. It'd be old as hell because I ain't into it like that. But hold on, let me see if I got where my baby at. I usually keep it right here because I'm thumbing through it every other day. Y'all, I said it to y'all before. This is something I couldn't leave this. I couldn't even leave this in the States. This had to come with me. This had to come with me. And this right here. This where we at. Listen to me now. Believe me later on. I know my copy. I'll beat up. I done had it for you. You can tell when somebody like it's their favorite book. Please pick up a copy. Check it out. Yeah. With that being said, Miss D's Hollywood Garden. I try to explain this to the best of my ability, and I am just an old country boy. So hell, I don't always get it right, and I may not always have the right word for what I'm trying to the sentiment I'm trying to disseminate, and I may not articulate myself properly in all instances. But look here, I can't stress enough that so much of what's going on in the world that will make some of us want to pull our hair out. Other folks ain't gonna care about it all. I seen that them folks sitting right beside them, just as fine. Just some people argue, oh, it's no way that those are humanoids. Those were people in suits, and they did well. Boy, you did a good job. You did a good job for that not to be CGI. You did a good job for that not to be. Y'all, this technology not new. Past year and a half, I've been sitting up here. Go back and look at if you don't think I'm telling the truth, look at some of our old lives on transhumanism, on humanoids, on robotics, all of this stuff. This tech ain't even new. It's just getting put in your face more and more and more, and gradually to the point where one day it might be me. We come home to the States to visit, and a robot pushing the groceries to the store. I mean, to the car. Yeah. Let's see what Gail said. You may have just motivated me to do an unpopular opinion in a video about Takia Young. I know how we get in our feelings, but ignore serious issues because we don't want to admit it. Yeah, and Takia Young, I think, Gail, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that is I think that's in Ohio, right? That's the one that was the sister that was police fired on her outside the whatever grocery store that was. Exactly, Fiona. They've been for years. And if you think This just my thinking. Now, this just my thinking. This just me. This just me. I'm under the impression, for whatever reasons, I got my own reason. Yeah, the Kroger in Ohio. Yeah. Uh, I'm not under the mind that they gonna put the most advanced prototypes in our face first. I just don't think they would do that. I think the ones that was at the Chargers game is actually the ones that's probably old. Whatever gen they are, that could those could really be. I mean, just explore possibilities, people. Those could very well be some of the generations from the late 90s or early 2000s, and they putting it out there like it's new. I don't think so. I don't think so. Gail said to kill young. Yeah, okay, that's the one I thought outside of the Kroger. And I know that's a horrible story. I hate that sister got like that. I don't know. And if you do alive, I will come check it out because I don't know enough about a story. And everybody ain't gotta agree with all the parts of what should have happened, who should have did what, but everybody has a side. And I leave because these are kind of stories that Gail get into. These are the kind of topics regarding the Black community, regarding people in general. Sweet Thumb, what's going on? Welcome in. That sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree, or maybe open up to another perspective. Sometimes it's like, girl, I clutch my pearl because it's like, man, that's only something a woman could have said. That's only something a woman could have said. And even with that, she catch her own share of hate. She sure do. This is the world we live in. Everybody grown. We ain't got to kumbaya and hold hands 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in order to have progress and move forward as a race of people, as humans, as a species. Everybody ain't going to agree. Are we trying to survive or not? That's my bigger question. Why is you getting dim? I'm telling you, the lights over here. Some days, y'all. I'm gonna get into that. I will be on with Vision Preparedness later tonight. Vision Preparedness, Eco Neighbor, and myself will be on over at Vision Preparedness channel at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Let me see here. Where is it? I see it again. Miss D's Hollywood Garden. I didn't think I could like you no more than I already like you. But when you said you know about this right here, there you go. If you gonna sit up here on Octavia Butler's internet and say that you like both them books, you all right with me. You is all right with me. I did want to hang on. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. I will. I know it's daytime over there. It's probably early shit. What is it about? Lunchtime, 1, maybe 2 on the East Coast. I'm gonna drop this link one more time and offer anybody who want to come up an opportunity to come up. If not, I'm probably gonna go on and dip out of here. And oh, Sweet Thumb. We talking about pandering. We just talking about how in life people pander for different reasons, and in social media environments, people. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Dan H. That's right, bro. You wouldn't be you if you didn't do it, Dan. People, it seems to me, are more reluctant to go along with the more popular narrative rather than being completely open and honest, offering critical thinking, being objective and saying, well, it's possible for this to be like this or that's like that, or just because everybody else doing it don't mean I'm gonna do it. Now I get it as a content creator. I'm not discouraging or telling nobody don't use your best interest in order to sustain uh what may be beneficial to you. So what do I mean by that? If you got brand deals, if you got you know, partnerships and sponsorships and stuff, I'm not saying compromise your bag for the sake of being for the sake of virtue signaling, but I am saying everything that roll around that's uh the typical kind of popular narrative. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say that and leave it there. If you stand in opposition to that, or even if you just ask questions about, okay, well, if this is this and that's that, then why can't this possibly maybe be like that? That's enough to get you. I don't know. I'm starting to think canceling is over with. All it'll do is get you another handful of haters, but uh, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying to elaborate as much as I can, sweet thumb. That's what we talking about. Yeah, there you go. To go along to get along type vibe, man. Uh, I'm always respectful. I'm always considerate. Uh, we got a 60-40 ratio of viewership. Like 60% of our viewers are women. 40 some odd percent are men. And even within that it fluctuates. We women heavy over here, but I would never go. I'm not finna go too far with just saying what I think women want to hear just so they'll like us. I just try to tell the truth about whatever I talk about. No, I don't try to tell the truth. I tell the truth. And I also wait until I have way more information. And that's something else that I see. And I'm going to speak on this with regards to the content creation side of that. There's a need to be reactive. There's a need to be the first one to talk about it, the first one to get it out there, the first one to have something to say about it. And you could be loud and wrong as hell. And that'll keep you from getting them clicks, likes, and views. But from a moral standpoint, for me, honestly, from an ethical standpoint, I would never win in that game. That's why I'm not a reaction channel for the latest this and the latest that and the this and because I don't know. I don't know. And I still try to think about myself if something happened or whatever and over here or something, I would hope that the followers that we have and the people who support us would I put it like this. I like being taken seriously. And that's something I never want to lose from any of our viewers. Y'all know we get on here and joke around, we clown, we have a lot of fun, all that. But I take a lot of honor in being taken seriously and presenting myself as a man who is a serious man, especially when I'm talking about something serious. If I'm talking about something happy-go-lucky and this and that, we can clown around and joke and fool all night. But my God, I don't know. I see my lane, baby. I see my lane. I don't know why this thing's so dim. I see my lane and I'm staying in it. Cause I can't fade it. I cannot fade it. With that being said, oh, okay, hold on. We got one more. We got Miss D's Hollywood Garden said transhumans watching our robots play football in a stadium guarded by armed robot dogs Pander. Oh, no. I don't think so, Miss D. I think that's a whole different monster. I will get into that tomorrow. I don't think that's pandering. I think that's them and who is they, who is them. I think that's the powers that be who will utilize these technologies for whatever they see fit to introduce that into society. Mo and Mo and Mo. Yeah, what's up, Lala? I ain't even know you was in here. I ain't see you. TX Lala said that was a movie promo. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That was that's to my understanding that it was a movie promo. I don't know what movie. I haven't looked it up. I've been having a lot going on. We've been dealing with power surges, power decreases, some infrastructure stuff. So I ain't really, yeah. My light's still on, but you see how like we have dips. We have dips in the current. I'm gonna do all my griping and complaining later on Vision Live, where I'm gonna get into my battery bank system and talk about some of the other stuff that comes with living in rural East Africa. Boy, how your comment popped up on top of, but after Lala's, that's crazy. Sweet Thumb says, so who's willing to sink the ship knowing you right there floating with everybody else? That's crazy to me, bro. I don't know. I don't know, but they out there. They do exist. They do exist. And some with what Sweet Thumb just said, it put me in the mindset of kind of like y'all ever see these TV villains? I try not to be. I'm willing to be sometime, Dan H, if it comes with the territory, but I try not to be. But with what Sweet Thumb just said, it's kind of like, man, look here. So you this super villain, you got this plot, this plan to destroy the planet, to destroy you. I think let's take like Austin Powers, for instance. Dr. Evil was gonna flood the whole planet with the ray. He was gonna use the ray to just melt the whatever and flood the whole planet. It's like, damn, bro, you live on the planet too, right? So when I see people do certain things at the detriment of their communities, it's like, damn, you live here too, right? When I see people do things that are detrimental to whatever circumstance, it's like, man, you a part of this too. So I don't. That's more on the psychological side of it. I'm just gonna stick with the sociology side of it. Don't think so. Living natural, not to my knowledge. It's possible. It's possible, but not to my knowledge. I don't believe so. Um, though, in fact, the only countries that I know for sure, I think Australia, the UK, and Canada has done it at this point. Tia Drumgold, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. That's a good question, Lala. That is a good question as well. For real. I don't know, baby. Some people feel like they're gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. I'm just I don't have the answers. Just the questions, and maybe some of the questions can help position myself and others in a better space, in a better place. So I don't know, family. I do know I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I just wanted to get on here and say that real quick. I had the link in there a couple of times if anybody had any thoughts or opinions. I will be on later tonight with Eco Vision Preparedness. It's gonna be on Vision Preparedness channel. Along myself, Eco Neighbor, And we're gonna be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of living how persons like ourselves live. Gigi and Eco neighbor, they down there in Florida, homesteading. Uh, uh, Vision Preparedness is up in Ohio, homesteading. I and my wife are over here in East Africa, uh, doing our thing, and we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. ARD, what's up, bro? How you doing? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, brother. I know you got a lot going on, so I'm glad you had time to tip in here real quick. And if ain't nobody else got nothing else, I will say this, Miss Harley Woods Garden, if you still in here, I definitely will be getting into that topic mañana. Be getting in here tomorrow. Yeah, sweet thumb. Drop that hashtag BCIAC. In fact, everybody, I'm gonna give everybody another minute or two to drop y'all hashtag in there. Go for another couple of minutes. Tia Drumgall, how you doing? Still in here with us, living naturally. Everybody. Working from home. CGS, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And family, as far as Fiona said, I am legend. Just saying. I can't be mad at them. Now that might be, where my integrity stops and starts, and other people got different things and ways they move and different values and what have you, and that's cool. But I have discovered 100%, and I can't lie, it's folks out here getting paid for pandering, baby. And some stuff I don't believe that they believe what they be saying, but if you can get people riled up enough and just tell them what they want to hear, it is a very, very real thing. Ooh, y'all coming with it now. Y'all coming with it. Fiona said, I am legend. And then Tamika Wells said, I am legend and Book of Eli. See, Lala, you trying to get the conversation cranked back up now. I'm glad she said that, though. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. This is one of the things that's most important to me, and why I try to encourage people to chill, relax, give stuff time to unfold. And I know that may be difficult as a content creator. Hey, thank y'all everybody in here. And while y'all connecting with each other, man, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And no matter if we ain't gonna be here before a couple more minutes or not, y'all hit that doggone share button too. Is it a share button? Yeah, it is a button. I guess it depends on what you own. Hey, Game Nerd Mom, how you doing? Well, I was, but now you got Lala saying stuff and folks saying stuff, and Lala 100% right. I don't want y'all to ever get this confused. I really need folk to understand this. I really, really need people to understand this right here. There are people who are paid. They are paid. Just like you see folk get paid in other ways for coming on. You can get these little jobs where you just not mail envelopes. Hell, I'm showing my age. Boy, that's old technology right there. Not mail envelope, but do surveys and do all this different kind of stuff. Y'all got to know it's people out there who are agents of chaos. They agents of chaos. They ain't got no loyalty one way or another to one side or another. But every time a real event, every time something really happens in the real world, they the loudest voices. Sometimes they bigger channels, bigger people. Sometimes they folk you ain't never seen or heard of. but they just run into the circumstance with all kinds of convictions and details and opinions and can't prove a damn thing. Can't prove nothing. But it shows stir folk up, boy. Folk be stirred up real good, man. Mad at folk. You mad at folk on the way to your car because they look like they might be the type to go along with this shit you don't like. And it's like, damn, boy, we got to be smarter than that, people. We got to be smarter than that, baby. Oh yeah, that's another thing. And see, hey, Sweet Thumb, that's 100. That's 100 because if you will listen, and I don't know if it's not even a matter of doing some deep, profound dissection of every word that people say. I done seen some of the biggest people with some of the biggest followings tell people to not only do hell, they talk to them bad. They talk to them bad as hell. Will tell them and show them that they pandering to them, and all they get is another couple hundred subscribers. I was given this world, I didn't make it. And I can't make that make sense. I know it's real because I synced it. And yes, I said synced with a T. Absolutely, la la. Yes, that's another thing, boy. It's some y'all don't let that. It's like what you say when you look cooties. I don't even know what a cootie is. That was a good movie though. That was actually a really good movie. With I think got the little boy from Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones, from damn, the one where they had the Precious. Lord of the Ring. Lord of the Rings, yeah. He played in that movie. It was a good movie. But just like Cooties, it spread. It spread. And baby, if misery don't love nothing else, it damn sure love, need, want, desire, can't thrive without company. Yeah, buddy. Let me see here. What you talking about, Lala? I'm doing good. Man, I saw just talking about this man versus woman. Okay. And that's kind of what, without getting into that, because I'm exhausted with it too, I just can't believe the extent to which it has evolved and continues to evolve and continues to grow. As somebody who is happily married, everything in me don't want to talk about it. That's why I'm kind of beating around the bush, but that's a whole lot of what I'm talking about. And I don't some stuff just can't be fixed. And it ain't for me to fix it. I make the world better where I can make it better, but as far as trying to corral people or get people to be logical or see this side, a couple of people done put it in the chat tonight. Hell, some folk just love arguing for the sake of arguing. Some people are paid panderers. Some people are paid agents of chaos. Some people may involuntarily be pandering and helping a cause that they unaware of. All they know is they up here bumping their gums, saying a whole bunch of stuff to get everybody riled up, and they see their numbers go up, they see that money go up, and they at peace with that. For me personally, I can't just, no, man. No. I don't get in grown folk business. I believe I got a soul. I do. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm ethically above anybody else, or I just walk on water, none of that. But damn it, even the things I try to limit what I do wrong. And I'm at an age and phase and point in my life. I can't go out here doing wrong on purpose and just feel all right about it. That's just not my nature. That's not me. That's not who I am. And that's probably why African dreaming will forever grow slow and organically, because I just can't indulge in that level of salaciousness for the sake of I don't want what come with it. Sweet Thumb said, a question I have asked for more than 20 years. If the world has always been getting worse, is it getting worse or is it just how it is? That part, bro. That part. And if you ask me, I think I think this just what it is, man. I think it has ebbs and flows where it get a little bit better sometime and it swing back and it get a little bit worse. And it swing back over and get better and it swing back and get worse. That's what I think. I can't prove it. I ain't been here but 40 some years. But let me see. When and Walk Christina said, still falling for the okie doke, you have to learn to stay detached from groupthink. Sister. Please put that on a t-shirt or something. And boy, if I had enough money, I put it on postcards, I put it on t-shirts, hats, and just send it out free everywhere. The ability to think critically and individually it seems as though it's been long since exhausted. But it's still some of us out here. And I think all we got is each other. And we ain't gonna agree all the time, but damn, we can walk away from a conversation with respect, admiration for the argument made by the other party or individual, and keep it pushing. And then see each other again there we go. Yep, they got us again. Y'all, I can't set all this. I'm not finna set all this back up. I'm gonna go ahead and end right here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for everybody in here. I'm not finna set all the lights and stuff back up. So until the next time that y'all see me,
I got you, babe.
You got me, babe. I appreciate it. Let me turn mine on too. For it. Yeah. Y'all think we over here playing? Y'all think it ain't real? Baby got me. I got her. Y'all see, I'm on my cell phone like right now. It's real. We've been dealing with this for a week now. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I am get down to the bottom. Y'all take care. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We'll pick this back up tomorrow. Until the next time we see each other. Over here.
It's gonna be dark.
It's gonna be dark. Baby, it's real. Over here being country in another country, y'all. Peace.